It's a beautiful day in the city. Oh, here we go with not being the right way. Oh, here we go with not being the right way. Oh, here we go with not the right way. Here we go the right way. Here we go the right way. Here we go the right way. Hey everyone. Hi Amanda Lee. How are you? I'm just trying to get my camera situated a little bit. Hi Amanda Lee. How are you? I'm just trying to get my camera situated a little bit. Hi Amanda Lee. I'm just trying to get my camera situated a little bit. Yes, I'm doing okay, hon. It's um it's a good day, I think, for me. Now that it's stopped raining. I mean, we need the rain, but the rain makes us ache, right? So, you guys are getting a fabulous look at my messy desk. So, the reason why it's kind of messy is I was working on a mixed media piece yesterday, so I have things everywhere. But that's kind of how I work. I just work amongst the chaos. Oh, I'm sorry, Mandalee. Me too. I have problems with my osteoarthritis, so my knee was bothering me. And you know, that's the way that goes. That your knee starts to hurt or whatever it is. So anyway, today I wanted to work on making some magazine paper dolls, and if you haven't seen anything online about this, there are a few other artists that make magazine type um, collages, and what I'm doing today is, first of all, I'm trying to decide which book to use. This one's taller, but this one's longer. So I'm going to try this one. And the first thing I like to do, and every paper doll artist is a little bit different, but the first thing I like to do is kind of gauge um, or look at what kind of background I want. So I thought since I was going to do a page about paper dolls, maybe these clothes hangers would be interesting. So I'm going to fold this right here because this is where I need to cut it. I'll give up the suitcases and the bells to have the coat hangers. I still get a suitcase. But I love Country Living magazine because it has a lot of really nice images for collage art. And let me find my cutter. I have been working on a couple different things yesterday and today, and so my things in a disarray. So if you're here for the first time or you're here just to visit, what I like to do is invite everyone. Oh, cool. I'm glad, Mandalee. I hope I can inspire you to make some. So that needs to be cut a little bit more. I think I'm going to use this longer one. But that's going to be our background. Let me move this book so that I don't have a bunch of books on my desk. So the basic concept of making a magazine paper doll, or any kind of paper doll for that matter, is looking for shapes, or looking for interesting movements, is what I'm trying to say, with the paper, the person that you pick out of the magazine. So the person I picked out of the magazine was this lady, and she has her arms up in the air and her dress is flaring out, and I thought that would make a really cute paper doll. Now, I cut her head off. Sorry. No, no, no one was hurt in the process. But I cut her head off. And so what I'm looking for now is a head. And actually, the library gave me, did I lay this over here already? I may have. The library gave me some magazines that were like teen magazines, and it's called J14. I've never heard of it before. And I don't remember, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can tell what year it is. It had to be pretty much a while ago because of the, okay, July 2021. So it just has images of stars, and you'll have to pardon me because I don't really know very many of the stars other than like Harry Styles or Selena Gomez or someone like that my kids may have liked when they were younger. So I picked out this head of Harry Styles, and I don't know where I put it. Okay, Harry Styles. Harry Styles, it's interesting that his name is Harry Styles because he's always in style and he always doing something dramatic. So let me see if I laid it over here. Oh, come on, where's my Harry Styles? Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't drop it on the floor. Okay, I saved this page out, but I didn't save Harry out. So let me see if he's hiding in here somewhere. Because there are posters. Actually, that's a pretty cool face right there. Because this one is going to be like Women Gone Wild. Women Gone Wild paper dolls. Oh, I can't tear that. Why? It was ripped and it has a piece of tape on it. What is the meaning of this? Let me just cut this out and see if this young lady's head goes on this doll. Okay, let me just go through this really quick. So what is done when you're looking for paper dolls? Like I said, you want to find an image that it's usually really cool if you can find one where the image is showing some type of action so that it makes it more interesting. Like this girl here, the way she's standing is really cool, and then you can angle the replacement head. This girl, the way she's standing, oh, that's Kylie Jenner. Oh, okay. She would be cool to use as well. And then there's a poster of Selena, and I didn't know when Selena passed away, but there's like Justin Bieber in here. This is all new to me. There's Justin. He's so cute. My kids liked him when they were younger. My daughter, my stepdaughter, both of my stepdaughters did. And we went to see the Justin Bieber movie, and it was really great. And we were so excited after we left. Here's another one that I thought was cool. Here's my Harry Styles. All right. We are in business now. So usually when you're looking for a head for your paper doll, you want it to be oversized. So you want to try to look for something. I don't even know if I have the original head of the lady, but it was rather small. So either Harry or this girl would work. So I'm going to cut her out really quick because I like the expression that she has. And we'll see what she looks like on there. So she would look kind of cool. We'd have to do something else probably with her hair, but she would look interesting like that. Harry, you may have to wait for another day. I'm going to just keep Harry over here so I can find him again. And I'm actually going to take off this lady's legs because I want some different legs on here. Yeah, do you like that head? Or do you think I should try Harry? I like the girl being silly. Because this is a Girls Gone Wild page. And I kind of like these legs on this girl right here. She has her legs kind of crossed. So we'll try these. Yeah, Mandalee, that's exactly the point of the paper dolls, is for them to be fun and silly and to, art we can enjoy. Now, one of the things with magazine dolls or magazine collage art, you have to fussy cut a lot. So you have to be somebody who doesn't mind fussy cutting. I mean, there are people that still do this that are not fans of fussy cutting, and they take any shortcuts they can. But I don't mind fussy cutting. I could sit here all day and fussy cut stuff, so I can say I don't like fussy cutting magazine images as much because of the fact that the paper is so light. So, you know, you need a good pair of scissors. I don't even really like using these. I like to use a different pair that I don't see right now. But I have these ancient ones, which are pretty good too. Those orange ones are like super duper sharp, and they sometimes cut into the image more than what I want to. So then I end up ruining what my plan was. Yeah, me too. I enjoy cutting. So if you enjoy cutting, you would love fussy cutting. Hi, Regina. How are you? I'm Jean, and I'm so glad you're here. And we are making magazine paper dolls. So what I like to do is, and welcome. What I like to do is just make you what's called a moderator. And what that does is it allows you to just click on anybody's face in the chat, their icon, and you can go to their channel. And if you would like to subscribe, you can. And that just makes it a little bit easier. Also, if you see any trolley people that I don't see, we can, you guys can boot them out. So I haven't really had that happen on StreamYard, but it, I guess, broadcasts live that we're on. So, okay, I think she's cut out pretty much as good as she's going to get. So, let me see what these legs look like under her. They're funny. That's funny. Okay. That's so funny. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this young lady's hair. You're welcome, Regina. I'm glad you stopped in. So, Mandalee, I know I have met you before on my live, but I was wondering if you could tell me again and remind me what type of craft you do. Or are you just a supporter of all of us crazy crafters? And Regina, you as well. What kind of craft do you do? Okay, I'm going to leave her with a little bit of a long neck. Let me see if I can cut this dress a tiny bit. So I'm going to cut the dress just like in a little V shape so we can put the neck in and it doesn't look so out of place. That is so funny. Okay, now we need to find something that we can do with her hair. Because she doesn't have any hair now. I'm gonna find somebody. I was like looking through these magazines and I'm like, who are these people? In the teen magazines, I was like, I don't even know who these people are. Okay. Let me see if I can pull another one that we can look at. I have a variety of magazines, so I'm just pulling random ones here. Okay, here is another one with mega posters inside. I'm going to have to, ooh, I love her blue hair. It's too bad that it's so big. Or we could put that on there. Billie Eilish hair? Billie Eilish hair. She's had green and black hair forever and a day, hasn't she? Okay, what's on the other side? Nothing that we need. So let me see what I can do in putting Billie Eilish hair on her. Okay, tear out of the magazine. I also have these little teeny tiny, what is that? Scissors in case I need to do some really extreme fussy work. So we'll see here. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use these. And see if I can cut the Billie Eilish hair out without having too much trouble. I think Billie Eilish is so cute. Hi, Thomas. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I saw you last night on Martha's Live. I wasn't sure how long you stuck around. Okie dokie, Snooky. This page feels a little bit thicker than the one I cut the legs out on. So that's good. Look at Billy. Oh, that's because it was 2 pages. No wonder it felt thicker. I always do that. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I managed to tear out 2 pages at the same time. And then if there was anything I liked on the other page, it's now ruined because I cut out from the first page. So I might even be decapitating people and not even know it. Hi. Oh, so you do make glue books? That's so cool. So the you have magazines that you use. So this is a really cool thing that you can add to your glue books are paper dolls. And that's just so much fun. Thomas, I said hello. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I said, hey, what you doing today? Okay. Let me stop my nonsense and get Billy's hair. Before I cut anymore. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Okay, so she has a little bit skinnier head than Billy, but what is that? I may have to cut some of her tendrils a little bit better. Hi, Therese, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Yes, Thomas. I got a book on PDF or on Dropbox for download. But yeah. I'm not sure when I will use it. There are some really cute images and I love them. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Billie Eilish hair because I love the fact that it's green and black. But I'm going to check, and these magazines are called Mother Earth News. So I have not been able to find a whole lot in them. I love that. Because they seem to be an awful lot of advertising. So, and it also talks about gardening and things like that. So, but what I was trying to find were some flowers, and I may have to go to a different book. But what you can do, for example, if we want to use Billy's hair here, we can always color in, around the face part and give her a little bit more hair. I'm thinking though, what would be cool is to give her some really amazing earrings. So let me see. I don't think I have any small ones in my book. I don't think we're going to find much in camping. Therese, what I did. Okay, Mandalee, thank you. Therese, what I did is I called my local library and I just let them know that I was an artist. And if they had any magazines that they would be willing to give away, like expired issues. And I got a whole pile. So if you call them and ask them, usually if they will give you something before they throw them all out. So that's what I did, and I was happy to know that they were willing to. Actually, I could cut, but that's going to match, isn't it? Let me see what is on the back of this. Okay, nothing important, really. So I tear this page out, and I may use some of the diamonds on that for earrings. Let's see, here's a dress, a mouse. That's so cute. I love Toi. I could also cut. Okay. I don't know what fell on the floor, but my coffee's about to fall. Yeah. Another thing I did too was I looked on eBay, and eBay has a way for you to filter out what magazines are not okay. So you search for the magazines, right? And then you can filter out that the shipping is free. And sometimes you can get some magazines that are if they're free, you're not paying more than like $1 or so an issue. So I've done that. That's how I got a lot of my country living magazines, was cutting out, um, I'm sorry, going on eBay. Lost my train of thought because I was cutting something out. My hands sometimes shake. I'm sorry. And that makes my stuff, I have to be careful when I'm cutting that I don't cut into my image because my hands shake. I think it's just from my medication, or maybe it's from coffee. I love coffee. Do you guys like coffee? I think, Therese, we had this conversation before about coffee because Martha's always making a pot of coffee on her lives. I don't know if she makes a pot or she just makes a cup, but I had always heard about glue books, but I wasn't really like, I'm like, what do I want to, why do I want to do a glue book? And then I realized how much fun they were. Okay, let me just check this a second. So we have the dress, the legs, let's put them down here. We have her head, and she's being goofy. And we have her, I think I need to cut a little bit of her hair off right here, so it's not so tall. And then I can add her Billie Eilish hair. So I wanted some hair to kind of, hang down. And then I found this little hat. I don't know about it, whether it goes or it doesn't go. Let me glue this a little bit. I'm not going to do any major gluing. I'm just going to glue it so it doesn't keep falling apart. So put the legs right here. Let's see. Yeah. Want her knee to stick out. And then I'm going to put the neck. So the reason that I do this, and I know other people do this, is because if you just glue down your pieces lightly with some glue stick, if you would have to remove them for any reason or reposition them, you can do that. So just don't stick them down to your page yet. Gee, you dummy. You dummy. I shouldn't call myself a dummy, should I? But I guess. Are you doing any more swaps, Therese? How did your ticket swap go? I want to make one of those. They look so fun. I just haven't done that yet. cannot be like this. Okay. That's a possibility. I'm not 100% sold on the hat. So let me see if I can cut two of these gems for earrings. Oh, it's raining and I have my window open. It's cool air coming in. I thought it was supposed to rain again today. So these are a little tedious, so bear with me a segundo while I cut these out. And I'm going to cut one out and try it on her and see what it looks like. And this has like a little link on the top, so that should go good as an earring. Okay, even though the poor soul doesn't have any ears. That's funny. Okay, let me take this hat off. Let me take the hair off. Let me put the earring right here. And then the hair on top. Not completely sold on that one. Okay, let's take a look. I have a few fashion magazines. Where are they? I got a bunch off of eBay, and some of them were in French, so I cannot read them. But this is a huge one. It's a Vogue. Like, it's called a collection, so it has all kinds of things in it. Has fancy shoes, it has purses, and I want to use this Dior purse because I think she needs to be having a purse hang off of her arm. And trying to find something we could, I don't think it has jewelry in this section. Let me see. Sunglasses. Okay, let's take that page. Jarrell has some cool sunglasses. And let's see. If we can find her some earrings. Earrings, darling. Hi, Brenda. How's my girl? So I'm just doing some collage art, some paper dolls to see what I like, and just spending some time visiting. I'm doing okay. It's been damp, so that sometimes affects my arthritis, but right now at this moment I'm okay. A lot of times it'll start to hurt me when I'm laying down at night. So, yeah. I wanted her hair hanging down, but now I don't know if I like her Billie Eilish hair. Her hair is pretty. Do you have sciatica? I have a it's called a Vogue Collections. It's from Paris. It was a book that I got on eBay. The gentleman was sending oh, Foxy, bless your heart. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. This I got these off of eBay and they were 99 cents for all of them. And I got a couple Mademoiselle and I think 2 Vogue. There were like 6 magazines. So yeah, this one is an amazing one because as you look through it, you see all these beautiful, beautiful color. Beautiful designs from different, but this one was from 2012. You can't find or you can find? Oh, yeah. So I was watching a show this morning of some folks that do this on a regular basis, and they mentioned that there is a website called rewards.com, and you don't have to give any of your Foxy, I just can't believe you did that. Thank you so much. You can go on rewards.com and you can do a little survey. I'm not sure if it's available in Canada, but sorry, I'm knocking everything down because I have some magazines over here. But you can get some that are you can get Vogue, you can get different ones for free. So you just have to go take a look, I think. So girl, what are you doing? Or I thought you worked. Did you just get home? So this one is Madame something, but it's because it's in a different language. That's why I got them so cheap. or inexpensive. I don't like the word cheap. Oh, look at that on her head. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I should just use, what's on the back of this? Anything that I would use? No. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping in. So I'm looking at this model, and I love her. Her hair is actually made into a hat. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me hold it up a little bit. I'm pretty far away. You guys are getting a wonderful look at all the junk on my desk. And especially since I crashed everything down. Oh my stars. And every time I cut something out, I use a different pair of scissors because mine disappear. I don't know if you're looking, Foxy, but I'll show you real quick. You may already have these coloring books, but I got the pinup one, which is really cool. It's not really racy at all. I didn't think anyway. And I'm kind of funny about that kind of stuff. But this was a really fun one. And then I got Butterflies, Birds, and Blossoms. That's the one my husband picked out for me. And it looks so cute. And then this one's called Beautiful Botanicals. And I love this one. Do you have the blue one? The botanicals are pretty cool. I like plants, though. The purple one, yeah, it's Beautiful Botanicals. Lovely Flowers and Gardens. And then the last one I got was just a pattern one. And I when my husband first showed me, I was like, no, I don't want it. But then I saw these adorable mushrooms. Look, Brenda, coloring book with mushrooms. Mushrooms. And then it had this. I got the coloring books at Ollie's. I don't know if you have an Ollie's in your area, but if that's what you're asking me. But look at this. They have these. Reminds me of like a Where is Waldo picture. That's so funny. And then they had another one I liked in here that this one's cool. The other one I liked in here was, I think, owls or something that I saw, and I was like, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, they're owls. So I love that. I love these. I'm showing this to you like you're looking at me on the so one of these days when I get colored pencils and things, I'll start coloring. These koi are really beautiful. Some of these would make me blind. I'm showing you like you're looking at me through the iPad. Isn't that cool? So anyway, I got them at a store called Ollie's, and some of these coloring books, the regular prices on them, like the pinup one was $10.99 regular. The butterflies was $14.99. And the beautiful botanicals was $10.99. And I paid $4 each. So for all the for me too, Regina, we hear them sometimes. For all of the ones that I got, and then my pattern one was only $1.50. For all the ones that I got, I paid about the same as if I would have bought one at like Barnes and Noble or something. So anyway, I was kind of sold on that woman's face, but I'm going to try this head just to see, because I really like that she has her hair like that. This is supposed to be like this woman. And actually, I got to thinking about the way her body is, that this head is looking straight on. And I probably don't want her looking straight to the camera. I might want her to look more to the left. What do you think? Do you like this lady with her craziness, or do you like the other lady? The only thing with the other lady is she doesn't have like a super fun expression, but we could actually cut the expression off of this. Well, no, it's going the wrong direction. Dang it. Oh, the one on there now you like? Okay. Thank you, Brenda. I lost my sunglasses. Where did my sunglasses go? It probably went into the dark abyss of my floor. Oh, dang it. I wanted the green ones, but we could go with yellow, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute. Don't mind my gray head. It's windy out, too. Thank you, Regina. And Brenda. So I'm going to cut out these sunglasses and see how they look on her. And yes, I think, was it today considered the first day of fall on the calendar? Okay, give me a moment. I'm concentrating. Concentrating. Let me see what she looks like with some oversized glasses on. I kind of like it. Oh, the 21st was the first day? Okay. Let me finish cutting out herself. You like it, Brenda? I do too. It looks cute. It's funny, Regina, that you mention about the owl hooting. When I first, well, my husband is a great storyteller, and he loves to tell stories about his time in Mexico and different experiences that he's had and people that he's known, and he was sorry, my hands are jerking today bad. He said that if you heard a howl oot, an owl hoot, that it meant that someone was going to pass away. And I'm like, you don't really believe that. He's like, that's what we used to believe. I'm not kidding. It's like, and so the more I learned about the Spanish culture, there's some of the Hispanic people, not all of them, but some of them that really do um, have superstitions like that. And I thought, well, so one lady I know, she's from Puerto Rico, and she had a wall hanging of an owl, and somebody said, that's bad luck. And I was like, what are you talking? She said, what are you talking about? That's crazy. So I wonder, do you guys think, let me see what this looks like. I don't know what it is, whether it's a neck thing or whether it's a purse or what, but I'm going to pull it out of here and see. So anyway, just nonsense, people think. But we do have the owls here that hoot hoot. There's a couple buildings in the back of the house that have, rafters and things they can get in. So we have hoot owls and we have fox that come around and make noise and deer, and our dog tries to chase them away. And what else? We have we have bear here. My husband saw one about a month or so ago, right here at the house. So we live up in the woods basically, and we get to see all those cool critters. We don't like, even though foxes are beautiful, we don't like the fox because they get our chickens. So we have chickens because there's nothing like a homegrown egg. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, and you guys can tell me if you like it. I was going to put something like that behind her head to kind of give her more runway style. I'm not sure if you like that. And I need to pick out a purse for her because I think she's like swinging. I think it would be cute to put her like swinging a purse or something. And I can't decide. I wanted to do, maybe I should do let's see what's on the other side. Ooh, I love that one. How about this? How about this green crocodile Prada one to kind of match her glasses? Yeah. I like I wanted to show you these. I don't know if you can see them, but these different shoes and boots. Do you see how this one's going that way and this one's going this way? And same with like this one and this one. I would totally put those on as legs and have them like bow-legged pointing toward each other. Oh, that's cool, Regina. We don't my husband doesn't put out anything for the deer. We have a you know, pretty lush area here, but with berries and fruit that falls off the trees, like my mom has an old pear tree, and so they come up into our yard sometimes, but we haven't put a camera out. I think that would be something that would be fun to do though, because I talked to my husband about that when we were having issues with our oops. Where did I put my Exacto? With the fox getting the chickens, I was like, well, why don't we put up a thing? And he's like, no, that's too much money and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, it's not really too expensive to buy a camera, and then you just hook it up to your phone and you can see everything. But he didn't want to, so we did it. And that's okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot. I used to be in a Walmart store when I worked. I worked for a phone company inside Walmart, and the one store I worked at would always have these really great sales on things like that. So I'd be like, you know, they've got cameras and they're only $20 for blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no. Anyway, that's my hubby. I guess he just didn't want to fool with it. Or maybe he didn't realize that you could hook it up to your phone. That's a possibility. Okay. Now, this green purse isn't very colorful. However, I think once we put it, I'm hoping that once I put it on her hand, it will look nice. Okay, so let's see. I wanted her. I used to be a big purse person. Now I carry like a, woo! She is going to town. Yeah, I think you would too, Regina. It would give him something to like look forward to every morning checking his camera. You think the purse looks okay? So I picked out, I thought I was going to use the I thought I was going to use the, oh, Brenda, are you still here? Thank you, Regina. I just wanted to show you this cool thing I made yesterday. It's actually a journal cover. And this is muslin that I painted myself a long time ago. And I layered different fabrics underneath. And then I sewed it all. And I sewed up and down like this on the back. And then I cut through the layers on the front. And so it comes out all, you know, scruffy like that, which I love. So this is going to be a journal cover. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. So there's a girl that I follow that she is just so amazing. Her well, she's the one I was talking to you about the December Femera thing. This girl, she does all kinds of journals, and she loves using Tim Holtz stuff. I mean, she has Tim Holtz fabric, and I'm like, where did you get Tim Holtz fabric? So anyway, she loves Tim Holtz, and her name's 49 Dragonflies. So if you ever get a chance to watch her, she is just the cutest thing. She's from Finland. However, her English is perfect, so you don't have to worry about not understanding her. December. Here I am losing my stuff again. I know. I don't think he makes them anymore, does he? She had a lot of them. She's made journal covers. She's made all kinds of stuff. And I'm thinking, girl, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Okay, this is I found some wording for this. And I haven't decided. I may put something else on her. I'm not sure what I would put. Maybe a necklace if I could find one that I liked. But let me see if I can cut this out without. You've watched her, yeah. She's really sweet. But that's where I learned how to do that cover. She did hers out of denim. I didn't know where my denim was. Go figure. I never know where anything is because as you can see, I live in total chaos. I've just decided that that's probably the way it's going to be. Unless I find a professional organizer, which I don't see that being in my future. I don't even know if people do that anymore. But they would have a lot on their hands. Let me see if I can cut this out without it being too crooked. So this says, how dramatic are you? Now I'd have to cut that so it would her neck would sit down in there, but I was wondering what you guys thought of that. Or should we keep it on her head? Because I can't decide based on the design of it, whether it's a necklace or a purse or what. Hi, kitty. How are you doing, doll? You like it the way it was, Brenda? Okay. What you coloring today, kitty? Oh, that's cute. That's funny. Kind of like, why would you use a unicorn for Halloween, right? I might have to adjust that writing a little bit. I can see if I can make her, let me make sure I got those on her nose. I can also see if I can make her legs a little shorter. I printed out some of the legs that Kim made. I'm going to use them too sometime. They were just a little bit too big for this book. So how much shorter can I make her? Whoa. I think that making her kind of shorter is a great idea. Okay. Now there's a couple things I want to fix, and I should have done this before I glued, but I just want to try to cut around her hand a little bit more so there's not as much white. And I need to cut in here. I need better lighting in this room. This is being an older house. It didn't have as much electric receptacles in it. Electrical receptacles. Okay, hands, cooperate. All right, that's okay. I don't like when things are not right, but there's only so much I can do when my hands are wobbling. Okay, let me see now if that's cut out. Okay. I just go around her hand right here and put a snip there, and then okay, there we go. She's looking pretty good. Still probably should have cut more out of her hand over there, but I'm just gonna let it go. So she has kind of like a little jeweled necklace on. I cut this out thinking I might use it for something. I need something with some more contrast, I think, if I do that. Oops. Sorry, lady. Took your neck off. No, I didn't give her a name. What do you think I should call her, Regina? She has to have some kind of like fabulous name. Like Tiffany or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what we should call her. We should call her something fabulous, but I don't know. I have to think on that. Trying to see what I can use kind of as her. Oh, Elizabeth. That's my middle name, Jean Elizabeth. But yes, I love that because that's like a fancy name. Oh, look at those earrings I just found. I'm going to cut one of those babies out and see what they look like on her ears, because what I'm trying to do is, I love the style of this dress, but I'm thinking, everything right now is either the gold or, she does have her green bag, which I'll put back on her hand, but I'm trying to find something that'll break up that yellow. Purple goes with yellow, I think. Yes, Kitty Foxy is here in the house. She's making her bands today, babe. She's making some bands. So she can go to Ollie's and buy some more coloring books. and some gel pens because she uses gel pens are gonna run out. And then she's gonna need some more. And Ollie's didn't have any good ones, so she's gonna have to go to Amazon and buy them. And she better have Prime or she's gonna have to pay all the shipping. Especially if she gets her Polly and her Thule art too. Oh my, that's funny. Just call me Eminem. Just call me Eminem. Eminem and Eminem. Let me see what we're looking like with these earrings on. I'm going to put them under here a little bit. I actually never liked Eminem because when I first heard him years and years ago, he sang about things that weren't very nice about women. And I don't know why, because he seems to be an okay guy, a pretty decent guy. Anyway, I really like his duet with Halsey. I don't know what the song is called, but I like it. And I never thought I would really like a rap artist ever in my whole entire life. Except for the guy that sang dun 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 dun. What is that one? And he only came out with that one song, and then he has been a has-been ever since. Yeah, that's so funny. I forget. Uh, oh, so I used to work for this guy who said, years ago he was tried to go the artist route, and um he he said he knew all these rappers and all this business, and I was like, "Oh, so are you talking about like LL Cool J or or um I don't know who else I said." But anyway, he was like, "No, Gene." Oh yeah, Ice Ice Baby. He was like, "No, Gene." And I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who um rappers are." All I know is there's somebody with the letter P getting in trouble right now. Getting in trouble right now. And that's a shame. Um, Brenda, those look really they look obnoxious, but I love them. I love them. And almost I feel like I should put them kind of like out a little bit because It's almost like she's swinging them as she's walking, you know what I mean? Because 'Cause they're so big. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I need to trim this one a little bit. This is so good. I love it. It's making me so happy having these earrings. I'm so happy. I know. They're like so. Elizabeth looks marvelous, darling. Just marvelous. She got foxy hair. No, I don't want to be disrespectful or anything, Foxy, but I'm always like being goofy and, talking. Well, I don't know. You didn't tell me if your husband was Hispanic. I just figured so because his name was Juan. But anyway, I I'm always talking like that, and I don't and I don't really like what I'm trying to say is I would never be disrespectful to another person's culture or race because um because my I never grew up like that. But one time when I worked at a place, my brother has always called my son boy. What are you doing, boy? And I never knew that that could be considered a derogatory term within the Black culture. Never even entered into my mind in any way, shape, or form. So one day I was at work and we had this chat option and we were getting ready for a meeting. And I said, "That's cool, Foxy. Thank you." So I said, to one of the boys who happened to be African American, Black young man, I said, "Where you at, boy?" That's what I texted him between me and him. Well, he must have taken offense and said something to another woman on my team, who was African American, and she turned me in and said I was being racist. And I about had a heart attack right there because I was like, "No, it's a term that we've used all our life. My brother says it, and this person says it, and that person says it, and we would never." And I got in trouble for that. So anyway, life went on, and I just had to learn what I should say or not should say, not say. So this lady, it says, "Are you drama free or a drama queen? How dramatic are you?" Well, Elizabeth, she is very dramatic, but we love her. You know what? I wish these shoes would go the right way. And I would put like little boots on her or something. There's a green one. And there's a green one. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just some people are ultra sensitive, unfortunately, and we don't know what they've experienced in their life, so we don't want to judge them. But I was like, nope, not in my whole life would I ever. So anyway, that was an interesting experience. Okay, guys, I think I am going to. Yeah, I know, Brenda. It's so true because. But I've had some of my friends say, you know, when I grew up, everybody was colored. And now they're like, no, you have to either, you're either a black person or a mixed person or white person or Hispanic person or whatever. I consider myself Mexican, actually. Andale. Orale. Okay, guys, I am going to go. Thank you so much, Brenda, for stopping in. Kitty, thank you so much. I love you, dear. Foxy, I love you too. And so happy you guys stopped in. Later, Gator. Um, you too, Brenda. And if Regina's still here, I am so thankful you stopped by to visit me. Thank you all so much and have a great day. And I'll do another pop up another day. So, bye now. Enjoy your owls, Regina.